Hello everyone, it is me, BDB, Black Dragon Boss, and we are back with the AI, the Somnium files. This time, I'm going to go for a longer recording because I haven't already played this game. I still don't think I've actually scratched the surface of this game yet. So I think, a bit of a longer recording, we'll get there a bit faster and just enjoy it. Bottles on counter. There are bottles lined up on the counter. Let's count them. Nine bottles. There are 9 bottles on the counter. Just kidding, there are 18. That's how many there are. Let's count carefully. Remember, kiddos. Count carefully. Count responsibly, sorry. Yeah, there are... Jesus. Shield.
Man, I could use a drink.
No, you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Indeed I can, but I refuse.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
There are bottles of alcohol on the shelf. A picture on the wall. It's a little odd. Refrigerator. A
Hey,
refrigerator.
Mizuki, mind cleaning some of your stuff out of the fridge at home?
Not gonna happen.
Okay. Refrigerator class. Anything else? Yeah, just counter. The bar counter. Menu. It's a menu. It has writing on the back. A sofa. And now we go to Mizuki. Scoop table. How about Ranger?
Hey Date, what did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Oh, sorry about
Don't worry, I have everything recorded.
that. Yeah, of course you do.
In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
Indeed.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Are you tired?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right?
No.
Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home.
You having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Sorry about this. There we go.
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
Very true.
These grade schoolers move fast.
I know, bro, right? What are you thinking?
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
It's been a long time since we did this. Hang out at a bar, me and you.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Well, I think he'd know. Oh, with a plate full of food in the sink. Mizuki, we should at least have one meal together.
I told you I don't want to.
Alright.
Why not?
Because, I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now? People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean.
Too clean?
Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
Wow.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Just realizing who's doing the voice acting for him, or her, it's funny.
Hey, Mama, how have you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead. Ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Let's click music. About Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh. Okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time.
Oh, that's nice of you, Mama.
Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Will do.
I promise.
Right, this is for Renju. Is this your first time at a place like this?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
Well, I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
No idea what this is.
Not really.
Are you scared at all, I guess?
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
No, indeed.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
About Renju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
What else do you remember about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
Ouch. I'm going to the bathroom.
You remember where it is?
Yeah, outside, right?
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, scared of me, huh?
No, it's just...
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
Gave her a nod and a wave and left.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
She's not gonna like that.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Yeah, you could. Just not the smartest thing to do. Kumakura office, Sunday, 3:22 p.m.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
Old man?
You bet!
Oh, look at you cute birds.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
Really? Damn. Desk. The chairman's desk.
What does a guy like the chairman need this for? He probably just uses it for porn.
Yeah.
Not every man in the world is like you, Date.
Every man in the world uses his PC or a smartphone for porn at some point. There's PC on top of the desk. Phone. There's a telephone on the desk. Crest. The Kumakura crest. Anything else? Door. The door's in the next room. Yeah. Talk to him.
I got nothing to say to you.
Fat one, he told him, his stomach in pain.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
Whiteboard. Last month's schedule is written on the board. 21st. I can eat Kekins beatboxing for beginners. Okay. Company motto. The company philosophy. Christ, on the wall. If you accidentally enter a bar instead of a restaurant, don't feel obligated to order a drink, even if the bartender gives you that order a damn drink look. That's quite the motto. Now, Moma. About Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko is part of an investment fraud scheme. And I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
That means he knows everything about that. Cop. About Renju.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Where's the chairman?
What?
The chairman is right in front of you.
Yeah, sure
What?
is.
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
Oh.
You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Suicide?
But Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Date, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area?
I do.
There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
Zoom thermo.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
So I mean, someone was sitting there having wee faggy waggy. Cigaretto. Toxic stick. Cigarette butts. One of the cigarette butts, the tip is red.
Hey, Iba. Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Indeed. Yeah. Was there someone here recently?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today.
Bruh.
Although you are an uninvited guest.
Yeah, just a guess though, huh?
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Mm-hmm.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in,
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
neither of them was on the sofa. And neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here. And I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit. Which means, whoever it is,
Still here behind that door.
they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh,
Oh,
totally.
then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
X-ray.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of a revolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Pretty lights.
Date! A porno mag at your feet!
What?
There we go. Some interaction. Boredom mag weird.
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
Bruh. Oh, bruh. No.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Gatling gun. And you're missing. Dude.
Date! Load revolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Let's do it, damn it. One bullet, one shot. I gotta fill up painting up to the top, I believe, isn't it? Yep. Boom! R2. Whew. Dude's totally messing with a Gatling gun, like, how? That must be one heavy ass ball.
Iba, you saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
Indeed.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell?
Nice.
You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit.
Hey, coward. I see you. Show your face. I know you.
Is that you, Daddy?
Yujima, so, Congressman.
Sosjima.
What is this guy doing here?
Mama. The Shoko.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now.
No, there wasn't. No,
I
there
lied
wasn't.
earlier when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
About Renju?
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. Now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something...
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way, he paid good money. I'd never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
About Rohan Kumakura.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You wanna know more? Hire a private eye.
Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
Moma is giving me a glare. What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things.
Smug prick.
I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Yeah, sure it is.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
About Shoko.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
You're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed.
About Renju.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend.
Oh, and keep you really entertained.
Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before? Oh, Sojima, a member of the Congress. I see him on TV. It feels like I've met him before. Here we go.
I went to work, then went home.
So, no real alibi?
So, you have no alibi.
No, I always have my bodyguards near me.
Yeah, like they wouldn't lie.
If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sojima.
I agree. We can't trust that.
Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add.
Agreed.
Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
Boss?
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Oh.
Connected.
Date, it's me. You remember, like, how you said to call you if Ota came? Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Oh my god, like, no way!
Got it. I'm on my way.
Where you going?
That's none of your concern. MoMA, Congressman Sojima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iva.
Roger.
No, it's Date. Alright, something else. Map. Lemniscate.
This is all really suspicious.
There we go.
What is?
Congressman Sojima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree,
But we got no proof.
but I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
She's sitting right next to us now. Well, it looks like. Roar like a lion, Warren Carey, scream like a little girl. Who are you? Scream like a little girl.
Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
It's a rare jellyfish. Catch it.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Izuki?
It's me.
Me? I know you.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you... Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Iba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would protect myself. You seem lonely.
She's so sweet.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality.
That's pretty sweet.
You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
She is your eyeball, dude. But your appearance.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
You don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Why wouldn't you? What is wrong with you, weirdo?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not,
Why not?
because I won't.
I'm gonna have to use this look.
I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well. I just wanted to change my look a little. Think of it as a haircut.
Pretty drastic haircut.
So, Sol and Moma are suspicious.
As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious. But there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
That's true. We have no established motive. Victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling. And their left eyes taken out. We still don't know why.
It is possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. They could have been killed and displayed as a warning.
Pretty damn drastic, but yeah.
That would fit the current evidence.
Huh, maybe. But it doesn't feel right.
How is Sol related to the Kumakuras?
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
Of course not.
See.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories, but would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
Mr. Tsujima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle.
That sounds pretty freaking sweet.
But 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere. In the Kawasaki district, to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Tsujima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen.
Damn.
The Tsujima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
Totally not suspicious at all, right?
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Tsujima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
Oh, freaking hell.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Tsujima family is no worse off.
Of course not, they're better off now.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed...
Boss?
we will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska, from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
Oh god.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, We got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words...
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
Lemniscate, Sunday, 5:59. Honey, I'm home.
Oh, Date.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah, I just found out online.
Oh, but Renju.
The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom.
Yeah,
I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Plant. A potted plant.
Date, look! A little stink bug! Yay! A stink bug!
Aiba has the tendency to get excited about bugs. I love how excited she gets over bugs, even though I hate them. Oh, damn. Where have you been?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a doujin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
For you.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
About Renju's case.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
To calm down.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Well, wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
Come on, boy. Start talking, boy. About Renju's case.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone?
Oh, just tell the truth.
Someone was with him. A man.
It's colder, isn't it? A woman. Just say a woman.
No. A woman.
Wow, we don't even have to do a thermal check for that.
Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here.
It was Aset. It was Iris, wasn't it?
Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess.
Dang it.
You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. But Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol.
Proof? So? Got proof?
Idols don't kill people.
That's a silly thing to say.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
Then you don't know Tessa. Or maybe you do. We don't know yet. A savior?
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
No.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing. And it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know?
Exactly.
If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block.
And still didn't publish anything.
And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
That's supposed to be like Miku. Even though Miku is literally not real, but you know. I mean, it's Tessa, but in this world she is real. In that world she's real. But Mizuki.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki?
With Doi.
Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty.
No, it doesn't. In any way.
If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
What? Then don't write a light novel, for the love of God.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
I know. Slow down, I didn't say Iris was the murderer.
But do you suspect her?
Yep.
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
Do it for Iris.
What time did Renju and Iris leave the building?
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
Yep, there we go.
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Police headquarters, Sunday, 8:23 p.m. Interrogation time.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Ding ding, you got it, kiddo!
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
Is Oda's story true?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
What were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
Indeed, what kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there.
but the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any emceeing before. Especially with important people being there.
You'd really turn him down? What did you do?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Aiba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous.
That was only yesterday.
Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true.
Do you have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Aiba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
Exactly.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
When did you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do?
I wouldn't think of doing that. Not if I didn't know
I
anything.
had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
Oh, you know? You used to work at Sunfish Pocket, right?
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Because she wasn't home.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home.
So you have no alibi?
She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
About the surveillance camera.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
You should look at her hands, bruh.
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday. But how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl.
Oh yeah, because teenage girls don't kill at all, right?
Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point.
No, she's got no point. That is such crap.
A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
Yeah. You know, we got an Adam's apple, just hit that hard enough and strangle.
No, it's still possible.
Especially if you got weight.
You see.
Sedating him?
The autopsy discovered a high concentration of benzodiazepine in Renju's body. This drug is commonly used as a sedative. It is likely that Renju was in a state of compromised consciousness before his death.
So, show this.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Got it, boss.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
Well, hanging him up and everything?
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
The pulleys in the can.
Ingenuity?
The cans, if they're there. Oil drum? Oh, I don't think that's got anything to do with it, does it? Where Renju was murdered. Sunfish pocket. Discovery of Renju's waste. Okay. Elevator record.
Sunfish Pocket is located on the second floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the second floor only once, at 8:55 p.m. The total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds. The oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket.
That wasn't
The
used.
type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity. Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
Oh yeah, that's where she would have put him and his watch fell.
I don't think so, Date.
No.
This is irrelevant to the question of how to lift Renju's body.
Alright, just want to make sure. Sedation again? No. Autopsy.
Renju's estimated TOD is numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck and pulled. Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. In short, Renju was strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope.
Okay, so where Renju was murdered? That's gotta be it.
The autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels for muscle relaxation upon death. However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene. This means that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere and moved to where he was found.
Alright, it's gotta be a discovery of Renju's body, so.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. That's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible.
Yup.
But there is one more thing.
Moving the body?
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
This is where the oil drum comes into it. This could have something to do with it, but I need more to support my theory. Elevator record. Maybe. No? Okay. Oh, Renju's watch. Bing, bing, bing!
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
Keep on rolling.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
Exactly.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed.
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
So?
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
No one, doesn't matter. Shut up, no. Oh, poor guy. Come on, Iba, point it out.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Elevator record. Oh, for God's sake, 3? Yeah. Elevator drum. And Ranger's way. Ow, for real.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor.
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once. At 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310...
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall. There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
She's on her phone.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like. But we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she's in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that?
Zoom. Camera. Her phone.
Ah, shit.
Wow.
Iris, What are you thinking? What is that thing? Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date.
I think it's time we took a dive.
Sync with her.
Oh.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
Wait, Rem is in this? Wow.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
Get started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up...
I know.
Then, let's begin.
If I'm correct, when I did this dive, this is actually a pretty scary one. It's not like the recent one. No, this one's a bit more creepier. It's like a warehouse, isn't it? There we go.
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Oh yeah, this is creepy as hell.
Somnium scan! Activate!
Four mental locks, I'm gonna guess. No, I was right. Sinking the vein. Discover Iris's secret. A mysterious room, videos, and a strange device. You may be able to find the truth.
A CRT TV.
Hit or spin the dial. Spin the dial.
Stop!
Yeah, that was pleasant.
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
So how in the hell would she know?
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
Saw the murder video. You picked up a timey that has a negative effect. Negative timings can multiply time or force you to use them. If you pick up one, be careful. Alright, let's have a look around. Look at torso, mirror. I'm pretty sure it's the torso we should be going to. You're totally wrong with this stuff. There's also a gun.
A torso with a head.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
Am I being forced to use a timely? No, I don't think so. Choke, hit, push. Choke. Fucking alright. Sounded really weird there, so it was. No idea if anything's gonna happen. Oh wow, what?
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
I'm tired of this. We have no choice but to investigate.
Stranglers. That's nuts. Alright. That's right. So, gotta watch out for that gun up there, gotta remember that. Medicine bottle. Operating table. TV.
Old television.
Turn the dial. Oh, I could take 10 seconds there. Another video?
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed.
Wow, 3 mental locks?
The
Oh, no,
oil
we got
drum,
just bits of-
shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
Oil drum and shelf.
Only a shelf.
There we go, I'll take 5 seconds.
That shelf sticking out. It seems odd.
Metal ball on top of this. Or rock. Small boulder. Move, move, Jesus!
What happened?
A metal ball must have fallen off the shelf.
It is a metal ball.
Why would anyone put that there?
Beat it to death.
An iron ball. It looks quite heavy.
Oh, yes. Tell me not to be used. Whoa, 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 wee, should we get another 619 so we will. So, we'll throw it.
Where should I throw it?
Throw it that way.
Understood. It is unexpectedly light. All right. Yeah.
So we gotta perform the killings that we see on the torsos. Pretty nuts.
I feel like that ball hit me in the head.
Now, a TV and an old book have appeared.
I hope this is the last time.
It's the torso.
Three minutes, Dante.
TV and an old book.
An old-fashioned TV.
Turn the dial. Yep, 8 seconds. Timies are so handy. Ah.
Please. Help me. Help me.
And there's always, well, at least the last 2 videos, there's red there. There's a red person.
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
Was it recorded?
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
Worn out reference book.
It is a thick book.
I'm gonna go with Rip It.
This will be easy. It's more brittle than crumbly cheese. Oh, it disappeared.
Melted down like a grilled cheese.
Alright, nothing, I guess. Gun. Alright. Locker. We've got almost only 2 minutes left.
Just a locker.
Open.
Iba?
It's all right. More importantly,
Dominoes. I love how it just stops perfectly. It doesn't even continue a small bit or anything. What? Oh, this is mental. Alrighty then.
that is...
The fourth. And that looks like Doctor. Remember, the original Cyclops killer was 6 years ago, and Date lost his memories from 6 years. Oh my. Oh my, indeed. Day 3, Sunday.
What happened in that Somnium?
We saw it too.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
Let's get you out of the way. The red figure from this...
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
But the original and new incidents.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection. Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can. Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris' Somnium?
The sinker does not always experience the somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see.
That doesn't answer the question.
True, oftentimes a subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia. And why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
About the OG Cyclops
Remember
killer.
what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely.
Why did the OG Cyclops killer appear in Iris' Somnium again?
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious
So
ones.
that means Iris was there.
This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C. Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier...
Yes, I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Are all memories real?
Computer, you said that memories happen in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not. Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
Bosh. Blue figure from the sink.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sync earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face. The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
Ouch.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Yeah, why can't I?
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer?
I'm not gonna put it down my CV.
You interrogated Iris before the sync. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
Yeah, true. But OG Cyclops serial killings.
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret.
Yeah.
No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
Well, for one and done, yeah. There you go. How about the OG Cyclops serial killings?
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Really?
Really.
Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris' Somnium?
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all four?
Summarize for me. I didn't learn anything from speaking with Boss and Pewter. If anything, the mystery only grew deeper. Pewter shook me from my thoughts.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I head to the sink room.
Hey Iris, about that dream earlier.
She doesn't know about it.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sink does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
Then what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news. But I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
No.
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But...
frustration?
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
So she knows something about them. Either she's forgotten or she won't tell.
Date, could you take Iris home?
Huh?
What, so she can kill me too? I think not.
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Oh crap, no, it's not going to be a shop.
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
Ah.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too. Alright, sure.
Iris nodded and pulled out her phone. Is she sending anonymous to someone? I was curious, but I didn't want to pry. I turned the wheel and drove to Marble. Well, ask Aiba. Tit. Marble, Sunday, 9:41 p.m. When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. To my surprise, I saw Ora sitting at the counter.
Oh, Ota!
Oh, Ota, I didn't know you were here. You call Ota here?
No, I didn't tell him to come. He just showed up on his own.
Bull. Never thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marble, so... I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
Where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
Bull. No? I wasn't particularly surprised. Mama's always dependent on the kind of strangers ever since she opened Marble. Oh, right. Oh, fair enough. Isn't her phone broken?
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
What was that thing about?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing. That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
Geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
Oh god, what?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
No, there's not. And 3, and 2, and 1, and... Just people these days, man. Like, what up with that? What up with that? Marble, Monday, 2:48 a.m. When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
My head was killing me and my memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. I shot up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over the counter, I saw a monster staring back at me. It took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mama.
It looks like you're awake now.
As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. What time is it?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
Where's Oda?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
He could be pressing charges for attacking a
It
cop.
appears that he took off with Iris.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun.
Obviously.
I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Dude. Did you smell alcohol?
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
Dogs drinking out of the bottle.
Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video.
It's a virus dying,
I
isn't
sent
it?
the address to Iba.
Iris. No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
No! I think now I'm run out of marble. This has gotten intense.
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here. 20 minutes is the fastest.
Please let me make it in time.
20 minutes? Nah.
That sick bastard.
Yeah, man, you don't have time.
Tessa!
Oh,
Hold on,
Tessa!
I'll save you!
Oh yeah.
Ota!
Why he took down the polar bear, did he?
Stay away from Tessa! Ah!
Get my foot to the gas the whole time. I can feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed. My God.
No, it can't be. No.
You're supposed
Stop!
to say no, right? Come on, keep going. 3, 2, 1. So many things about this game is flooding back into my memory now.
No!
Well, at least his video got like probably a lot of views, I'm betting. Like, can't be that desperate. Harbor Warehouse District, Monday, 3:35 a.m. Oh, it is inside it. Isn't he?
Ota.
I will kill her and be with her in heaven. Police headquarters, Monday, 10:02 a.m.
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you. It's rare to see you down like this. But it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you?
Of course, you couldn't make it.
Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble. And about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right? Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks?
That I'm the killer?
Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
Ah, right.
Ota had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too. But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
While copying Cyclops Killer.
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris. And how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed out. Just like Renju and Shoko.
Let's make it look like that.
Those 3 murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer. There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
Right, we're gonna leave it here. Oh yeah, the suspense, and we're leaving it right here, huh? Oh, well, if you liked this, well, you just gotta hold on to the next part. But, of course, leave a like, leave a comment of a game you would enjoy seeing a Let's Play of, and hit the subscribe button and the bell, so you can get notified of new videos and of unboxings that will be out later on this month when I get them to record them, of course, and for future anime reviews. So that has been it for me, BDB. I will see you guys next time.